A grandmother on the hunt for a dark Mercedes-Benz she says knocked her grandson off his e-bike in Pacific Beach, believes she has found that car. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Pamela Taylor called police this morning to report a Mercedes parked on Faneuil Street. As CBS 8's David Goffredson reports, she found damage on the vehicle and says the owner matches the description of the driver involved in the incident.
The scrape runs from here all the way to here.
It took Pamela Taylor 2 weeks and a lot of legwork to find this Mercedes-Benz. Thursday morning, she called police to report the vehicle parked at a urgent care on Faneuil Street in Pacific Beach.
I had to flag down a police officer this morning because I couldn't get through to any police officer, and I flagged down this nice young man on a motorcycle who's been standing with me ever since.
Pam believes it's the same car that hit her 22-year-old grandson off La Playa Street on December 22nd as he was riding home from work on his e-bike. The Gumshoe grandma did her own detective work and found surveillance video of the Mercedes chasing after her grandson. It started out as a road rage incident, according to the grandma, when the driver of the Mercedes started yelling at her grandson for going too slow. The Mercedes ran into and knocked over the grandson, injuring him and damaging the e-bike. CBS 8 aired the surveillance video last week, and 2 women contacted Pam on Facebook saying they knew the location of the car.
One of them contacted me about a week ago about the car, and I've been surveilling it ever since, trying to get the person that was driving it.
The second tip came in Wednesday night, saying the owner of the Mercedes matched the description of the driver.
Hallelujah. We have found him. I said I wasn't going to quit till I found him, and thank goodness for 2 women who have their eyes open.
Detectives responded and discovered the vehicle had illegal license plates from a wrecked Audi. They took photos of the damage on the side of the vehicle and interviewed the owner. But at this point, they do not have enough evidence to arrest him, so we are not identifying him.
Hopefully the guy will be a man and own up. That's what I'm hoping for.
The driver of the vehicle who hit Pam's grandson could face felony assault with a deadly weapon charges.
My message to this guy is, I told you not to mess with Grandma, and you did, and we got you. Hopefully, we got you.
Now, we want to stress the owner of that vehicle, even though they towed the vehicle away, the owner of that vehicle was not arrested and has not been charged. Marcella?
David, we saw the scratches and the damage on that Mercedes-Benz. Is it at all consistent with having hit an e-bike?
It could be. They could try to match the scrape marks on the side of the car with the color of the paint on the e-bike. But I'll tell you, even if they determine that that Mercedes-Benz did hit the grandson, they still have to prove who was driving the car at the time of the accident, or I should say the incident. They have to prove who was driving that car, and that is not going to be easy. That's going to take some police work.
Well, we know that Grandma will not rest until she sees some justice, so we'll continue to follow the case. Thanks, David, for that update.